It's a moment of truth right now. Oh yeah.
Capture the flag.
Alright, see what we got here. Oh, don't want to do that. Alright, so we started off the spawn, about to start up the game. A minute before it starts, kind of give you guys a walkthrough breakdown to what I do. So, running the second gamer tag. This is the ONYX game, the second time. Again, ONYX solo queuing. So immediately I go for OS, and in this map I always go for OS. Unless otherwise switch on my routine style, but give my teammates a holler. And I'm just getting a double kill that game. At that moment, sorry for that. And then going over, rotating over their training side. 2 or 3 guys were down their side, so I decided to go push over and look for the 3rd, 4th, and a member of the party, and looking for spawns, pick off. That guy got picked off with rockets. Ooh! Top of the snipe. So, immediately my teammates went over to courtyard, went off of that area. It's the last member of their team. Picked them up with rockets.
Put down.
Yeah, I know what I did there. Oh. Slop some nades. Thruster. Again, applying pressure with this dude. And again, pick up from behind. Nothing you could do there, but... Oh yeah, I think I remember this moment too. So I think I end up getting this cap. So I kind of stuck back of our base. That guy was absolutely the flag carrier. I don't know why I got picked off.
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
Guys deep in our base. So I end up getting that dude, I think. One of my gunfight on that dude. Timer. Ooh, timer. End up training with that guy. Then again, the cab, which I had no idea how they were able to pull it off. Where there's like 2 guys over on the other side. I think one of our teammates complained about that too. So this is where I'm talking about the super slide. You get up at the ramp, you jump off, you time it right with that speed animation, and dude, you get the BXR, the BXB. Those super slides are like the key essential ingredient. It's like the Halo Infinite's version of like position and movement speed. If you can time that right, you know, getting your animation sprint right, and you drop down, you can go instantly super slide and glide to pretty much this area point to point. So I got my speed animation, and I know there was a guy in their base, so that's why I assumed he might have rotated around runway. So I ended up going to the courtyard, and I'm saying I picked them off, and then teammates just started spawning courtyard, and I instantly got ripped off. Nothing I can do there. Just one guy down at the base, and again assist. And I think I explained afterwards about the control settings and marking up and what's well for me. So, and again, another assist off that one. Now this is, I think, one of the key points too. Team was complaining about OS. I'm like, yo, don't worry, we got rockets. You know, we just as long as we get nothing down, we teamwork against the OS guy coming in solo. No worries. I ended up telling one of the guys, yo, my bad, bro. I ended up nading it, so. And he ended up living throughout that nade, surprisingly. Told him I was going to run with him, so he said there was a guy, you know, back of our base. Ended up double teaming that dude. Ended up going pick up our snipe on our side. You gotta have a little bit of coffee.
Flag return.
They never saw you coming.
And then kill off that. I figured that guy would have went over the plasma, so I just would have remote detonated it, but he didn't. So that wasn't what I thought had in mind. And then trying to go for a quick scope. The guy was standing there on top of that ledge. I have no idea why. Another quick scope. Attempt failed, but again, we're just finding 3 Ps. If I want to learn from one of my very, very good friends. Pressure, presence, and presence. There's pressure, positioning, presence. So I'm gonna go and pick up the flag. I epically failed. Try to pick up the second flag. The second time around jump, but the end of spawn over there, kneeler anyway. So things didn't go well at that moment. Called out my teammates. I think they might be heading over the long haul.
Enemy flag returned.
Guy in our base. Told him that there was a guy over in our courtyard. He was getting his shield up. He was just dancing around. Didn't think it would be over there. It's always good to watch recaps too, so what things you could be able to pick off if they're gonna be in a certain spot, you can be able to flush them out with nades too. That's another thing many players don't do, and I'm still one of the few that stood look over back in videos and see what I can improve on. Always. So recap. It's always good to look at your plays, see what you can improve on. Look up anything where you can use it to your advantage. We end up getting double teamed. I tried applying pressure, trying to get the OS. Didn't see the second guy out there getting picked off, so didn't get an OS. So here's where I get off the off ramp, trying to get a nice super slide in there, and then going semi on that halfway in speed. And marked up our teammates, say, hey yo, there's guys out there coming in the Terminal 1 but sword. For any of those old Halo players that know about the sword, and then picking that second dude off. And then just apply pressure. Go back on their base, seeing that there's a guy over there. My sensitivity, I'm telling you dude, I kind of went sloppy there, I'm not gonna lie. And just the off timing that I have to be right in between in green tunnel, and I just picked off this dude over here. And this is where I end up losing my gunfight over here, because I did not see his deployed portable shield in front of me. What are the odds? So this is one of my, I would say, clutch to somewhat insane moments here. So I end up going, start off my spawn, end up lobbing a couple nades. You're positioning your nades where you bank them off, is going to make or break how you get kills or not. So, and again, a nice remote. Going back over to our second BR, rotating, making them dance for me the first view, and then getting some nice good team support fire, and again picking that dude off. That's how I do it. So that was like one of the highlights of my moment there. So back in their base, we're up flag cap. There's a few minutes left in the game. Again, just applying pressure. These guys are totally clueless with what was happening. I didn't see how that guy was able to turn around and knew I was going to be over there, but I guess I should have stayed there. I'm not sure if they called out or anything. Use that off ramp, trying to get a nice super sight. Ooh, let's watch that again, fellas. Let's watch that again. I'm sorry. You gotta understand, like, when it comes to your super slides. Ooh, one more time, baby. One more time. Sorry. I got up the ramp. Get a nice super slide off that one. Go rewatch that, but that was beautiful. Just the animation, the speed, and positioning. It's a make or break in how well you can position, and I was able to almost get over on this moment.
Shot caller. Double kill.
I'm telling you, that is the way. I could not find the fourth guy. I think they picked them off. So I come back, getting that fourth kill. Waited, to get intel comms from my teammates.
Killing spree.
Didn't see there was a guy on top of their snipe until last second though, but there's 4 minutes left in the game. Told him I was not going to pick up the flag because we were not in positioning though, so once we got at least a surefire moment that we had 2 guys up their base, 2 guys down on their side, which they weren't. That's the thing when many of the players fall into that category where they end up make or break their game, game changes the whole entire game, is like, if you guys don't have like 2 guys down on their base, don't pick up the flag. Just wait until once your teammates are positioned and there's 2 man down at best. 3
They've taken our
as a
flag.
surefire win almost. And the timing when all those guys are being picked off. So I don't pick up the flag. Kind of stay low key. Lob a couple nades. Wasn't sure about the timing of spawn, so just lob a couple nades. Figured they might be coming in. Again, just positioning myself, get on ledges, trying to get any angle, high angle. Put a couple shots on that dude, come back,
Incoming.
pop a couple, you know, get a twist off that one. Marked up for my teammates so they were, you know, posted up over in courtyard. So sometimes where, you know, if you don't pick up and comm, just mark for your teammates as best you can, and hopefully they can respond to it if they're running around in the area. So I didn't say they were getting shot from over our Terminal 1, our sword, and then take our snipe, pick that dude off.
Off the rack.
Dude, so sick with it. Almost tried to quit scopes. Nope. What was I doing? What was I doing? Nate was kind of off there, so didn't pick it off right.
Another one put down.
So we only got about 2 minutes and 20 seconds until I think. What I was thinking of, what's going through my mind right now, was just as long as we keep these guys back at bay, they had 2 minutes and 10 seconds to really make a play. See, there's another nice super slide. The down ramps, you know, just knowing and where they're stationed, and it's really a game changing to where you want to be able to get good control.
Good shooting, Spartan.
Because I do is long
Power items
haul.
on the field.
Man, I worked that dude. Kind of choked on that snipe. Rocket boy coming on that way. Got a nice assist. Guys have been putting some pressure. They were coming into our base. They were making a second attempt another attempt to go pick up a flag, but it was the last guy in our base. Yeah, if I remember.
What a shot.
Good quick scope on that dude. Nice, good quick scope. He's on for that banana wedge. Mid bridge. Again, that's very important. Like,
1 minute remaining.
there's a video I've watched about, you know, if you just walk around the whole entire map versus if you get off, you know, certain ledges and hit those super slides, you get, you know, a lot quicker in the positioning. And most of the top players from ONYX do that, you know, for the game mechanic of this game. They utilize that to the max wherever they can. They find a ledge, they get off a nice slide, and positioning.
30 seconds remaining.
So this is the last guy's attempt of their team to go for flag over a courtyard. They get a double kill,
Caller.
trying to stay alive, and then put a couple shots.
The enemy
At least on the
carrier
flag
has
carrier.
rebuilt
I know that we know right now we had a team of 4. It was the last guy's attempt to pick up the flag, and that pretty much sealed the deal
Flag return.
for the ONYX game. So you can say also too with teammates it does help, but plays that what I make contribute and add to the overall. And if your teammates are somewhat like-minded, then it's not as bad, you know. As for me, after taking so many L's, learning from my plays, my mistakes, and hope and always want to improve, I just got into ONYX, and it's tilting at days. I've talked to one of my buddies about it. That, you know, when it comes again to ONYX, oh, the teammates, you know, it just come around. But if you work on sometimes your individual play, your positioning, your situation awareness, you apply all these things. And some games, I'll be honest, I had, you know, I think it was yesterday. Things were going my way, so I just get off. But, you know, that's just the game right there of the gameplay, what's going through my mind at that moment, and what I do. And that's just only for Pit. I'll make other videos for other maps, and at the time being, where what I do, why I do certain things. It's just over time playing, you know, you pick off and especially watching other videos of other pro players as well. Help improve your, add on to a bit of your formula of your own ingredient of what you put into play. So hope you guys enjoyed that video. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.